Are there any Nintendo fans out there? It just had one Madrigal house being retired, and there's already a new version of the same house, and much bigger. For 3245, the magical Madrigal house has 1,560 elements and a retail price of 160 euros or dollars, equivalent to a price per piece a little bit over than 10 cents. It will be available for sale from June 1st. Comparing to the previous version, there's almost 1,000 more pieces, and it's also 110 euros more expensive. For this reason, the price per piece is also increases by almost 2 cents per element. There are more figures, in addition to Alma, Mirabel and Antonio. Isabel returns, and we have the premiere of the other sister, Luisa, and cousins Camilo and Dolores. Only the parents and uncles are still missing, including Bruno. But we already know, we don't talk about Bruno. As for the house itself, there's no comparison, with many more rooms, although they are also more cramped, and many more accessories and even a secret compartment, but we'll get there later. The construction is divided into 14 bags and 4 instruction books, each of which represents a model or division. A perfect set to be built with family or friends. With the first book, we make the dining room, and we have Luisa, one of Mirabel's sisters, with smaller proportions than in the film, as well as a donkey. Inside we have 6 chairs, a table with 2 cups and a teapot, a sticker on the wall with dishes, and another, with a painting with a family tree of the Madrigal family, flanked by 2 lamps. Next, the entrance to the house with a beautiful green door with what seems to me to be a new element. We have a new character, Dolores, with a white guitar. Inside we have 2 paintings with the Abuela's husband and another with her daughters and husbands, as well as a piano, a typewriter, and a lovely gramophone. New division, new character. This time it is Camilo, wearing a yellow fabric tunic in the kitchen. A strange detail is that despite having windows, they are covered by panels where 3 huge stickers will be placed. Very beautiful, by the way. We also have a stove, an oven, and an excellent well-made sink. I love the detail of the dish soap. Moving to the upper floor, we have Isabel's room, which makes her comeback. The room has a balcony, a hanging bed, and of course, lots of flowers. And I love the big cactus. Next is Mirabel's room, with 2 walls covered in stickers with the alphabet, pictures and books. I love the sewing machine, and there's even space for a chair, bed and sewing box. From the outside, an interesting feature which allows the tiles to move, just like in the film. Next door, Antonio's huge room with an authentic jungle inside. We have a waterfall, a desk, a painting with images of a toucan and a stuffed toy of his tiger, and above it, a suspended bed, but unlike Isabella's brick build, this one is made of fabric. Outside, another feature, with a mechanism that allows the window curtains to move. I also highlight the weather vane at the top. Almost at the end, there's Abuela's room, Alma, with a new skirt and lighter hair, with a bed, a chair, a knitting basket, and a magical miracle candle, with a beautiful print on a 1x1 round brick. Finally, the last model, or tower, where Bruno's vision is stored, fragmented into 2 1x1 printed tiles, one of which can be stored in a small drawer below. And here is the completed set. I saw Encanto, I like it, and for that reason I appreciated every detail of the construction of this set. Although the previous version was cute, this one is much more complete, and all the characters and divisions transform this set into a great playset. Despite obviously preferring printed elements, I really like the work done with the stickers, and I confess that despite being an unconditional fan of minifigures, I actually like seeing mini dolls in Disney characters. Another feature I highlight is the possibility of the set being built with family or friends, up to 9 people at the same time, with each person responsible for a room. As less positive notes, the rest of the family was missing, especially Bruno, and I find less appealing the presence of many large panels or even some of the exterior stickers, although I understand the reasons for both. Aesthetically, I only saw one flaw, which is the spacing between the upper divisions. The house in the film doesn't have them as a part as this set. So, are there any fans of Encanto in Disney? What are your thoughts on this set? Leave your opinions in the comments below. Thank you LEGO and the Land for sending the set for review. Opinions in it are my own. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any more reviews in the upcoming days. There are a lot of Disney ahead, including an add-on to this set, 43251 Antonio's Animal Sanctuary. And most importantly, play well.